as they took their seats on a TransAsia Airways flight that crashed in Taipei on Wednesday. Lin Ming-wei and his young family were looking forward to a vacation. But a noise made Lin uneasy, and shortly before takeoff, he asked cabin staff if they could take an empty road on the rear right-hand side of the plane, which was bound for Kinmen, an island in the Taiwan Strait, local media reported. Minutes later, Lin was fighting his way out of the plane's wreckage and searching frantically for his toddler in the shallow, murky waters of the Keelung River. He searched for 3 minutes, and when he found him, his lips were blue and his heart wasn't beating. Lin gave him CPR. "He is my only child. I absolutely have to save his life. I can't lose him," the Liberty Times newspaper quoted him as saying. His son survived, as did his wife, although both are being treated in hospital. Lin emerged unscathed and was the only one of 15 survivors that didn't need medical treatment. Lin puts his family's survival down to the last-minute decision to switch seats. Initial reports indicated that it was the left side of the turboprop plane which was seriously damaged in the crash, Taiwan's central news agency reported. The Lins were originally seated on the left. A rescue worker from the Taipei Fire Department, who was one of the first on the scene, said the cabin was already chest-deep in water when he entered. Many passengers were tangled up in their seat belts and hung upside down, the Taipei Times quoted him as saying. Huan Qin-shun, the 72-year-old man, said he helped save 4 lives by unclipping safety belts. "Shortly after taking off, I felt something was not right," he told CNN affiliate EDTV. "I thought, something's wrong with the engine, because I always take this flight." The total of 13 people were saved in the initial rescue effort, but progress slowed and water had completely filled the fuselage by evening, when a crane lifted it from the water. The Lins were not the only ones to have a lucky escape. As the out-of-control plane spiraled into the river on the outskirts of the island's capital, it clipped a taxi traveling along an elevated highway. The 52-year-old driver, surnamed Juan, and his female passenger sustained only minor injuries from shattered fragments of windshield glass. Photographs showed a yellow Volkswagen vehicle with a flattened windshield and engine hood. According to the Taipei Times, Joe said his family did not believe him at first when he telephoned home to say, "I'm okay. My car got into a crash. It was hit by an airplane.